Yo, 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 what's happening, people? Welcome back to Neeks Sports. We are live with another watch along. This time, as I'm sure you would all know, it's England against Czech Republic at Wembley. Last game of the group. Watch along here. I've got Jay with me today, and Neeks is going to join us a bit later on. First of all,
what channel is this on? It's on ITV.
ITV.
I hate ITV, man. It always bugs out for me.
So I think ITV must have the England games because they always have the games. First of all, England are through, as we found out last night, due to the other results in different groups, meaning that even if they lose and get battered tonight, they'll still be through to the next round of the last 16. So no pressure tonight, innit? Go out and do your thing. You're already through. I think a win for England takes them top. A draw takes them through second. I don't think they can come third because of the other results. If I'm right, I don't think they can come third. So yeah, first or second for England tonight. First things first, we'll go into the
lineup
and just see our thoughts on the lineup that he's gone for.
I don't like lineups like this. Like the names are all over the gaff.
Yeah, it's not in order, but it looks like it's gone to a 4-2-3-1. Maybe Grealish in the number 10. Your boy Jack Grealish is starting today. Buzzing about that.
What's it? Sammy says Premier League tax is killing Sancho. Bro, it's killing Grealish. The guy can barely get a start.
Wow.
It's just Gareth South crap tax, man.
Well, that's the thing. He's obviously Grealish got a start today. I think Grealish was always going to get a start at some point. It's just when. A lot of people thought he should have maybe started the first two as well. But now's his chance, isn't it? Now's his chance to shine and prove Gareth why he should be starting. Sancho, as Sammy is saying, not chosen again. For me, Sancho should be playing. I mean, I love Saka, obviously one of my guys. Good player, and, maybe deserves it on the season that he's having. But Sancho, for me, he should be starting in this team.
Should be. I don't know what Gareth Southgate is thinking. The guy's lost his mind. Yeah. Like, make it work. Like, how bad can you be that you can't make this work? Like, you've got so much talent. You got Sancho, can't get a game. Your most technical player can't get a game. What is going on? What is going through his mind?
I'm surprised Sterling starts twice as well.
Sterling just keeps getting games. I don't know.
I mean, he scored in the first game. I guess getting a second game isn't too bad, but I would have thought he might have changed. I actually originally had Sterling in my lineup as well, but I had Sancho instead of Saka. So I'm not too surprised he's playing again, but at the same time, he's had. It wasn't great last game, but he was great last game. So
nobody, man.
Yeah, so he changed it. Harry Maguire's back in centre back alongside John Stones, back from injury. I think that's England's best centre back partnership. Mings did okay for the first 2 games.
Mings can't. So Mings get dashed away, even though.
Yeah, I mean he did good. He did good, but if your best player's available, you play your best players, isn't it? Especially as Maguire will need minutes coming up to the next game. So I think that makes sense. Again, Kyle Walker's in at right back. Reece James benched.
Chilwell probably would have been able to play.
Yeah, Chilwell and
because of their
PR self-isolating.
Yeah, the whole team should be isolating. Everyone played together. I'm so confused. It makes no sense why those two have to isolate and not everyone else.
Public Health England, innit?
But he's with them, man, in Scotland. Like, he's their teammates. The whole Scotland squad should be isolated. It don't make no sense.
No sense whatsoever. But I guess gives people opportunity. Maybe he would have played Mount again, and we wouldn't have seen Grealish, because Grealish looks like he's going to play in the number 10. So
it's true.
Gives Grealish a chance to play.
It's forced him to play Grealish.
Yeah. Obviously, he said a couple of days ago that Harry Kane's definitely going to start. Are you surprised with that, or would you thought Calvert-Lewin would have got a chance?
Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
I was saying Calvert-Lewin. He said he's going to start Kane a couple of days ago. Do you think Calvert-Lewin should have got a chance, or do you think
the guys? This is what I mean about Gareth Southgate. He hasn't got a clue. Like, Harry Kane just keeps starting no matter what. Harry Kane, Sterling, they're just going to start. It's always going to start. Everyone else around will move, but these two are going to start. I don't know. Maybe it's the last game. You're qualified. Try something out. Start Calvert-Lewin. Start Sancho. No. Man's still gone the same old route. Declan Rice in the midfield. Calvin Phillips. Sterling. Kane. Kane's done bean all. Whatever you're doing is not getting the best out of Kane. But yet, Kane is starting. Explain. At least try something different.
I mean, it's one of them ones that Kane's the best player, isn't it? Do you have to just keep playing him? Do you have to just keep playing him because he's so good?
Yeah, but he's not good at the moment. Like, I don't get it. You can't just... I don't get it. Like, when a player is out of form, they're just out of form. And that's that.
Yeah. I mean, the only way for him to get back into form is by scoring. If he scores today, he's back in form.
Maybe his head's not in it. He just wants to move clubs, and maybe that's where his head's at. Because he went like this in the last World Cup, and I don't think he's declined. Like, you just don't decline. So the problem is either the transfer or Southgate. Those are the only two reasons. It can't be anything else.
Not just that he's off form.
But he wasn't off form to the lead up. So it's either Southgate or his mind's not there. Because any money, he goes back to the Prem and he's banging.
Maybe we just had a couple bad games. And this is the one. Obviously, if he scores today, Southgate made the right choice, isn't it?
I could have made that right choice, man. What do you mean the right choice? They don't mean nothing, man. This is the right choice. The guy can't ever make a right decision, man. The guy is awful. Yeah, but is Southgate damned if he does and damned if he doesn't? He's damned because he's just rubbish, man. No matter what he does. If he wins, it's not because of him. If he loses, it's because of him. There you go, exactly. Like today, people are saying, why is Rashford not starting? Why is Sancho not starting? Calvert-Lewin should be starting. I mean, he's got such a good squad. I guess. Yeah, but that's the point for him. He has such a good squad, but what is he doing with it? He's not doing nothing. He's starting the same thing. He's not trying anything. He's not being different. It's the same Sterling he's starting, the same everything. Everything, there's nothing. This team is exactly like what we went with the World Cup. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing. Change something. Sancho is there. Use him. Why can't he be used? I thought Henderson would have played as well. Maybe he's not fit. The only reason why Jack Grealish and Saka is starting is because two people can't. It's because Mount and Thing can't. It's because Mount and Chilwell can't. Well, not even Chilwell. He don't make a difference. Mount. I mean, yeah. He's be given an option, but like the reality is, no one would have predicted Saka's going to start today. Everyone probably went for Grealish and Sancho, so he's doing something different. Saka's not everyone's first choice. And again, if Saka has a good game, then that's fully on Gareth, because no one would have predicted that. We'll see, man. The guy, like I said, he was forced to do this. He didn't choose this. Because if that man were picked, we would have seen the same lineup from the last game. It would have been the same Foden, Sterling, and Mount. He just literally, his hands got forced here. That's all. He was never going to pick this lineup.
He needs to, for me, he needs to go a bit more bold. But tell me to that, I said, I've actually got no problem with the majority of players he picked today. I pretty much picked that back five. If Henderson's not fit, then I guess Phillips is the right one to go. Maybe Bellingham could have played. And then Kane, Grealish. So we're talking about. My only angst is Sancho. Really, that's my only real angst about the whole squad today. If Sancho played for Saka, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. So yeah, man said. Nick said, free Sancho, free him up. Ant says, okay, Jeff, fair enough. I agree. He would have been the same old, but let's see the visual tactics he's using whilst playing these man. Do you think visually, when they're actually playing on the pitch, that he may be able to get something a different tune out of them?
Boy, I don't know. Lamb says, why is Sterling still starting? I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you why Sterling is still starting.
But he's the only one that scored.
The manager's
one that scored.
No, but this is
no one else
this is the
scored
problem.
The whole tournament.
But this is the problem. Yeah, Sterling still starts. I feel that we're just going to see the same thing, because if Sterling's still starting, that means he's just moving players around. You know, what's that thing? Square pegs in round holes, whatever the saying is. That's what it is. He's just filling the gap, and he's going to tell them, Sterling's still here, so they're still going to play that same system because Kane and Sterling are there, and Kane plays a certain way. So that's literally what's going to happen here. Like, if something different happens tonight, I'll be like, you know what? Well done. But I feel like it's just going to be the same crap. I feel it.
It's all dependent on, as I said, how he gets them playing. The thing is, he could play a completely different squad, the one that we want, and then still play dead football. Like, we could still see the same football that he plays week in week, and that's the thing that annoys me. It's not the fact that the players he chooses is always wrong. It's the fact that no matter who plays, they're always dead. They're always sort of passing in between each other.
And that's the Gareth Southgate tax.
he's definitely more worried about conceding than he is about going full flow attack.
I'm done when it comes to stuff like this. Where it's like kind of predicting, worrying. I'm just done. Like, I'm just sick of it. Like I said the other night, man. Why are England even in the Euros? Didn't they leave? Didn't they leave the EU? Just be done with it. Don't be in the Euros. You don't want to be in here. You left the EU.
Because this is their best chance. This is their best chance of winning the trophy. That's why they got to stay in there to try. They ain't gonna win
nothing with Gareth Southgate in charge. Nothing. They until they get that.
I predicted them that we're going to win the whole thing.
Listen, I just had to say what I'm gonna. I just said that in it because I had to say it. Like, I'm not gonna say anything else. Everyone wasn't picking the easy option, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick the hardest option. Dodd, degree of Dodd. Southgate ain't gonna win it. I knew that. You all knew that.
I'm saying, imagine my man really said he was scared to play Foden because he got a yellow card. Ollie mentality. So I guess that means, yeah, if Foden got booked today, he would be suspended for the next game, because I think 2 yellow cards means a suspension. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think with Foden one, I'm not even mad. Again, I think no one really wanted him to play again after his performances for the past 2 games anyway. So I'm okay with Foden not playing. Even if that was the reason, it sounds a bit minor, but I see it as more of a chance for the others to make a stake for a place in the team. And listen, Nick said he would have preferred to see Rashford. Rashford is on the bench, and Saka is starting. And listen, if Saka pulls up trees tonight, make him start in the next 16. Make him play against who could we get? Germany or Portugal or whoever. Make him start there. Make him start there because Starboy Saka may be the only one saving this dead team anyway, man. But you know, he would probably be my last option, Saka, to play today. But again, opportunity to play. Czech Republic ain't the best team. They got a couple Premier League men. Soufal's starting today and Souček. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Neeks should be joining a bit later on in the stream when he comes in. And he says that if Saka pulls up trees tonight, it'll be Foden, Mount, Sterling in the next game. Oh, this is it. For me, if Saka pulls up trees, he has to start the next game. Has to. And I'm saying pull up. I mean, like pulling in like man of the match performances. He has to play the next game. But
listen, he's not in Southgate's inner circle, so he ain't happy.
Well, I think he kind of is, you know, because he plays a lot of games. Like I know there's been a lot of injuries in the past few months, but even in the other, like Saka's played a lot for Southgate at the time that he's been in the squad. He's obviously more higher thought than Sancho and Rashford, so that's quite high in his mindset. He's just probably not in the first 11 plans. But yeah, for me, that's it. This is a big point from MN. Kane needs to show up. We spoke about earlier. Harry Kane needs a masterclass tonight, really and truly. You're supposed to be one of the best strikers in the world. You know, Lewandowski's bagged, Lukaku's bagged, Ronaldo's bagged,
and Kane ain't got nothing.
Is bad, and Kane ain't scored yet. So you know, it's time for you to
maybe
step
he's
up.
tanking so he can get that lowered fee, so he can get that move to Man City.
He needs to do something ASAP, boy, because he ain't performing at all. And maybe City will say, you know what, he ain't worth that much money, innit? Give me a bit less.
The thing is, I feel like he's not gonna sell direct rivals and that. He's gonna be like, nope. Like Kane is literally Spurs' lifeline. You know what? Spurs, do us a favor and sign Gareth Southgate as your manager. I heard there was rumors at one point that they're going after him. I beg. Maybe then England will play some decent football. Get a better manager. And oh my gosh, can't even think about him. God, I just want him gone. Just be gone, man.
It all depends on It will depend. The thing is, Levy has a selling price, innit? You just have to meet it. The same thing he said about Gareth Bale will never leave. He's gonna stay. Yeah,
but that's Real Madrid. Like, he doesn't like to sell direct rivals because remember, Chelsea was in for him, but they wouldn't.
Yeah, but money talks, and Levy's a money man. So if you give Levy the money that he really wants,
I don't think direct rivals though. He wants more. Like he puts the direct rivals. The prices are high, man. He doesn't want them to go there.
The prices are high, but they'll go. Kyle Walker, they went from City from Spurs to City. There was a price. It's a lot. Like Kyle Walker went for probably more than what most people would have paid for him, but if the money's right, Levy will sell because he will want the money. He'll just need the right deal. The thing is, City are saying they ain't going to pay. They're going to give him more money. They'll give him more players, but not necessarily more money. And he wants more. Levy wants more money. Levy wants 150 basically. But I think Levy, because Kane wants to go, man. There's no point in keeping Kane if he really wants to go. I think Levy will sell. I think he will. Neeks is saying who wouldn't have made this squad if there was 23 men in the squad. For me, in terms of what we're seeing today, Sancho probably wouldn't have made the squad. Saka probably would have made it. Maybe Ben White. I guess Ben White was the last minute call up, and maybe Jordan Henderson with his fitness. Maybe Jordan Henderson's fitness wouldn't have made it. That would have been me. That would have been me. And it's saying, is Southgate going to do a true 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 or a 3-4-3? And Kane needs a service. Can't make a Picasso if your handed Crayola. I think he's gonna go 4-2-3-1. you can't play. Can you play Grealish in a free? Maybe. Saka in a free, maybe. But them two have to be playing in the attacking position, surely. Like,
Sancho and
surely he's
Grealish
got
on
to do it.
holiday. No, he's right.
Surely.
Sancho and Grealish would have been on holiday.
Yeah, yeah. Would have. Nah, Grealish would definitely made the squad. Grealish would definitely made the squad. There was too much pressure. There's too much pressure for him not to
Sancho
come.
probably would have wrapped up his Man United transfer.
Still trying to eke out that
if
move.
It was a 23 mil.
Yeah. Emin says he's got a feeling Grealish will make the difference. What's your prediction for tonight?
1-0 or 0-0. We'll be lucky to get 2 goals, and if we do,
1-0
VAR,
1-0 to who?
VAR will cross it off because England can't score more than a goal. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. Sorry, let's put it like this: the winner, it would be 1-0 or 0-0, whether it's Czech or England. I just see it being stale, drawn out.
I'm gonna go for 2-1 England win. I'm gonna go for goals today.
When was the last time they scored 2 goals, Remo?
I don't know, but I mean it's Czech Republic, isn't it? It's not. If you're gonna score 2 goals, it's gonna be against someone like Czech Republic. So
when was the last time they scored 2 goals?
England take the knee and Czech refuse to take the knee as per. I don't know, but I feel like they've got the quality to score easily 2 goals. It's just whether they will or not. It looks like Grealish is playing in number 10, Saka's playing on the right, and Sterling on the left. So yeah, they're really playing. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's really going for it. Big up Gareth, innit? Really going for it. Going for it today. Lam says, I just don't want to be Saka. I just don't want Saka to be bailing out Southgate. Let Saka bail him out, yes. Let Saka bail out Southgate, yes.
No bailing out, man. Guy needs to go. Man.
Bail him out. Bail him out. Score a hat-trick and bail him out. Do what you. All I want is Starboy Saka to shine. I want Saka to shine, but that's all I want. I need to change thing because I'm a bit behind on the stream. So give
How
me
long? 2 minutes.
No, 30 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm literally gonna change room and change Wi-Fi, and I'll be back. All right, cool. Reset.
Right, yeah. So the game, as you all know, has kicked off. This is. I have no faith in Gareth Southgate. The guy is just awful. I think England need to look for an appointment. Look for a new appointment. The faith for me is gone. I want him gone. Like he's done. We're just seeing England here pass around the back, and it looks awful. I don't know. I don't feel nothing good will come of this game. Maybe I might eat my words. It might be it might end up being 2-0. Maybe Kane might bag in 2 goals. Who knows? But I just don't see nothing coming from this again. I think he's just lost. Okay, Sterling's on the ball. Oh, almost chip. Yeah, I think that's what you guys are saying there. Close. Listen, this is the thing. I know what's going to happen. Like, it's happened so much already this Euro so far. Start off really well. Ball over the top. Fast attacking play. But nothing comes of it. And then they get dejected. Lost. They don't know what to do. And then it just gets really boring. Like, come on. Like, Sterling. Well done. Maybe you should have finished that. If you finished that, people will be up out of their seats. Like, I know it's not Sterling's fault, but it's Gareth. Gareth, what are you doing? And you know what? If they do win tonight, it's still Gareth. I'm not going to give any praise to Gareth because, like Lam said, she said, you don't want no one bailing out Southgate. Southgate needs to go. And a good performance here will quieten the noises, and that is not good. Sammy says, what time You on driven? I am 3 minutes, 3 minutes 5 6 into the game. Obviously, there might be a little delay on YouTube, but I think I'm quite close. I think I'm quite close to it being live. Yep, and he's back.
I'm back. Aaron Sterling's got to be scoring.
He's got to be scoring. He's got to be scoring. I was just saying that Southgate is just
let me rewind this back. Let me see this chance.
MN's right. Southgate is a brick. That's it. As HH would say. What am I to do with this? Like, I can see it now. The same patterns of play will look good for about 10 minutes. Everyone's bucked out, and then nothing happens for the rest of the half. Like, just look at it. It's.
I'm rolling back. Shaw's ball over to Sterling. Sterling chips it over him off the post.
He's got to do better. But
2 minutes in, 2 minutes in, and it would have been Sterling.
It would have been me right in the middle of my rant eating my words. But I'm not going to, because I know exactly what's going to happen. It's the same old with England, man. Let's see. I might be wrong. I might.
Yeah, they're saying all close. Southgate's yeah. See, you said that earlier. Yeah, look, you never know, innit? I'm hoping for a Saka master. I want to say Saka would have scored that, innit? Saka would have scored that.
Probably would have. Here we go again. The Czechs are on the attack now. What's gonna happen here? We've got so much defenders behind the ball. Defensively decent. Wouldn't say it's nothing, but going forward. Oh my, sorry. Oh my goodness, this is awful.
Grealish fouled. He's got.
To be fair, you might be ahead of me. Are you watching on iPlayer?
No, I'm watching directly on
TV. Yeah. I'm gonna be way ahead of me then. Like maybe about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Jolting, man. To be fair, I'm not that far behind. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm about 30 seconds behind alive.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Stones his ball out. Who's that? Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I just see Grealish get tapped.
Yeah. You getting yourself ready for a Southgate rant tonight, yeah?
Listen, I'm telling you from now, I'm not gonna bore myself to death tonight watching this crap. If it dies out, to be fair, I'm most likely gonna be watching it all the way through, but I can't, man. I can't. It was so boring, the Scotland match. Oh man. I just had to come back because I was out. I came back into the car to jump in the stream. It was shocking, man.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Long ball over the top. Nothing.
But I told you last time, mate. Passion, all passion from Scotland. You said, "Where's passion get you?"
Passion, man. England
passion from Scotland. From Scotland.
Yeah, oh, where was the passion from Russia? I had to get slapped by Denmark. It's just rubbish, man. This is woeful. Where was the passion from Portugal? Where's the passion from France?
certain man have got it, innit? And
it's
Scotland
not about passion, man.
Scotland.
Don't give me that about passion, man. It's awful.
Maguire, yeah, very man, I'm walking at the moment.
This is why international football is dead to me, man. Like, you can't implement a style because you don't have the players for long. Like, it's just pointless. Like, I think international football is pointless, man. I'm gonna say it every time. Like whether England is winning it or not, like, all that aside, for me, it's pointless. Like, I want to, like, if Pep Guardiola was playing right now, like, if managing England, you know what, you will see a little bit, but you won't get a lot of it because he doesn't have enough time. And when they go back to wherever, they're going to be going to their different styles, which is why Spain at his time was at his peak, because every single one of those Spain players were playing the same at club and that international. So that's why it worked for them. But it ain't working no more because one, I don't think that's type of football is the in thing right now. It can easily be beaten, and the Spain players are just not that good.
Yeah, then the thing is, there's so many different styles of players in the squad because everyone plays a different system for their clubs, different ways to play. Tuchel and Oli and Pep, and everyone's got their own way of
And that's
playing.
why I feel like international football is a waste of time. It is such a waste of time because
we need it, man. We need these big occasions for countries to back their country.
Right now, okay, I might be wrong. I probably will be wrong, but I promise you, if you did, instead of having internationals and did like an all-stars, like La Liga, Bundesliga, and all of that, all-stars during the off-season, I promise you, it'll probably bring in some decent numbers. Probably not World Cup, Euros level, but it will bring in some good numbers. People would love to see that.
They would love
to see an XI Prem versus XI La Liga. That'll be fun.
They would.
Bundesliga. That'll be so good.
But people still will want to back their countries. So there may be room for it, but not instead of a World Cup or Europe. Because maybe for us, yeah, it's not. But Harry Kane smashes it over. But there are there are people that die hard for their countries, isn't it?
You're right.
And listen, if England win this Euros, this country's gonna be partying. It's gonna be You know what I mean?
I hear that. But for me personally, I just prefer club football. I like the week in, week out, the drama, the passion. But passion is not allowed in club football. It's only allowed in international. You know how much people I've seen say passion merchants. The Premier League is full of passion merchants and all of that. And in the World Cup, I'm seeing it's all about passion. I'm like, come on, man! Like,
go on, Saka, spinning man. Sorry, just
make
Saka
it make sense. It don't make sense to me. So I just feel like I don't know, man. People are angry for everything. People just want to hate on the Prem all the time, and that's fine. I don't mind.
Raheem Sterling. Boom. Right.
Let's see.
Great ball in from Jack Grealish, crosses it in, and Raheem Sterling rises high.
Jack.
But listen, Bukayo Saka created that goal. Bukayo Saka created that goal.
Saka's on the ball.
Nat says Sterling. Saka's got his shirt off. What's going on? Why has Saka got his shirt off?
Calvin Phillips into Saka. Saka turns. He gets it over to Jack. Jack nods it over. Kane grabs it. Back to Jack. Jack's running in, whips it in, and Sterling somehow gets onto it. Well done.
Great.
Well done. And you see that? And you see that there? Grealish. Once again, Grealish. You see what? Gareth Southgate. Yes. You drink your water, Grealish. That's not because of Sterling. That's not because of Sterling. That's Grealish. Well done, Saka.
It's because of Saka and Grealish.
And you see what I mean? And if this continues throughout the night and things go in, you see that there? Change your system. Change it. You see what the change did? Like, what is Phil Foden? Phil Foden is a Pep merchant. He looks good in a Pep team. That's it. He looks good in a Pep team. Listen, a lot of players look 10 times better in certain systems. And I think Foden might just be one of them. He might just be one of them.
Foden's techie, man. Foden is sick, but it's just techie, got a fan.
He could potentially be one of them. Like, I'm yet to see anything outside of Pep for him. I'm not saying he's not techie, but I'm just saying you need to remember Man City, once again, is a team full of good players. And you've got And you've got to remember that system makes things look even better than they already are. It's the same with Victor Moses. The guy's average. Conte came and made him look like a world beater. Where's he then since then?
But Foden, I think.
I'm not saying he's bad, by the way.
I think Foden is better coming from the middle rather than a wide player, personally. But it'll be interesting to see how he develops under Pep, because Pep looks like he wants him to be a winger. I think he's better on the ball in the middle, kind of like Mason Mount, where Mason Mount plays, that sort of position in the middle where you can kind of get on the ball and create. So I think he's got that. I just feel like for England out wide, may not be the thing in it. Emen says that Foden is a baller.
Yeah, I'm not saying not, but I'm just saying he could potentially look better in a Pep system. Like everyone, I'm crap at football. I'll probably look sick if I played for Pep. I'm not gonna lie.
Emen says, but who actually does look good in a
no? Clearly Sterling, because he keeps playing Sterling.
Grealish fouled again. Look,
was he the most foul player in the Premier League?
Yeah. Every time he gets the ball, they just lick him down.
I said, at least Pep gets the best out of him. Pep will get the best out of me, and I'm telling you, there's nothing good here in these things.
Bruh, Starboy Saka on the set pieces as well, yeah. Hey, listen. Saka might have to be a Saka thing. It might have to be a Saka and a Grealish thing in the tournament.
Yeah, I just see the foul. Yeah, Grealish.
Free kick was dead there. Yeah. No, listen, Grealish. This is what everyone said. This is what everyone said. Grealish has to start.
I don't understand. Sancho right now is the saga, this transfer saga. Why is there no saga for Grealish? Do they think it's just a one-off? Do they think it's not going to happen for him? Maybe it's just a one-season wonder?
I think so.
How is there no saga for him? To be fair, they probably know because he's English. Yeah. English players get out.
So now Saka just got fouled, it looked like to me. I thought that was a clear foul. Clear foul, but
Calvin Phillips rocking the hairstyle like me. A little bit.
Oh, I'm just going to see that again. You've got clips in there. Goes in. That's a foul. That's a clear foul.
Well, I'll eventually get there.
That's a clear foul. What? I don't understand what the referee's doing there. He doesn't get the ball. He takes him, like, he didn't take him out. Maybe he made a bit of it, but he's foul. It's a foul. What do referees want? Man's running.
Look at Sterling trying to run back and tackle, falls to the floor. You have to be any system man you're right. You have to be an any system man. You can't be a one system merchant, or else you're done.
Yeah,
you're done.
Yeah, when it comes to this level, when you can't do it, and I think there in the past, there's definitely been a lot of that. Definitely been a lot of players that struggle that can only play under certain systems. That was definitely a foul, man. I don't know what the man's doing.
He's in the rest of races too, along with the Czechs.
Yeah, it's definitely a free kick, man. It's definitely a free kick. It was took him out. Czech Republic have got a free kick now. The other end, Luke Shaw fouls Sufal.
I think I just see it.
Oh, that's dead. That was dead. They should have just crossed it in. Oh, they worked it though. Cross, blocked by Calvin Phillips. But listen, man. Boy. All I'm saying is what Saka did there for that goal, just to turn and run at man. It just feels so. It feels so
fresh.
Yeah.
New idea.
A bit of youth. A bit
The
of youth
squad
in
is
there.
quite young anyway, as it is.
Croatia scored against Scotland. They lead Scotland 1-0.
See, this is exactly what I mean. How are we not scoring against Scotland, but everyone else can? It's bogus.
Oh,
It's
Saka
bogus.
was so close to getting that goal. Vlasic scores, meaning that Croatia are currently third place. And I think that will be enough for them to go through. And in third place, and Czech Republic will be going through in second place.
They're showing the goal now.
Vlasic. But yes, Raheem Sterling, as I said, 2 goals in 3 games. The informed player of the tournament.
That means nothing, man.
England.
That means nothing. See that, Jack? See, my prediction was correct.
What's that?
My prediction was correct.
England. You predicted 0-0, didn't you? Dead game,
no,
drab game.
I'm saying England. Jack Grealish will be player of the tournament if the man started all 3 of those games. Look, the man started, and in 10 seconds there's already assists. Like, I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. This is let's see what happens from here, though. Let's see what happens from here.
Yeah, we'll see.
If this ends 0-0.
Still time.
I mean,
the good thing about that goal was Jack Grealish, even though he's playing centrally, drifted out wide left, and Sterling made the run in the middle, and then got the goal. So that's the good thing about playing Grealish, is that he can create, he can move around. He's not just central. But we knew that already.
Gareth didn't.
But if England win today and top the group, that's job done. Gareth's done his job. He's got England like 7 points on the board through top of the group. There's not much more he could have done. Yeah, he could have beat Scotland, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the end if you top the group, I guess.
It doesn't matter, man. It does. Have to sweep away everyone. Look at Italy.
No, look at Portugal last time. They came third in the group, drew 3 games in a row, won the whole thing. That only thing that matters is if you win the whole thing. Coming out in the knockout rounds, and listen, there's no guarantees they will go out in the knockout rounds. As I said, a first place finish means they play second place in the group of death, which probably going to be Germany at the moment. England, Germany, not going to be easy. But giving yourself an opportunity, isn't it? Credit to Gareth. See, at the moment, it's like Declan Rice has dropped into the centre back. So are they playing a 3 at the back at the moment? I think they are. I think Declan Rice is playing in the middle of the back 3. Maybe it's just for them. No, he's staying there.
Wouldn't be surprised if this game ends 1-0. Like, wouldn't be surprised.
No,
there hasn't been a spark of anything since that Gareth Southgate tax kicking in.
Don't worry, man. Let the game progress, innit? Let the game progress.
I'm letting it progress, man. It's progressing me to sleep.
Carl says he might jump on at halftime. Yeah.
Look at this, man. Nothing. Running in behind the ball. Who's that? Luke Shaw, unlucky. Offside.
Good ball to the back from Czech. Saved by Pickford. Yeah, as you said, nothing really happening since that goal.
Pattern, man. It's a pattern. Can't remember what's it that
don't worry.
I think that HA said once is a I can't remember, man. But 3 times is a pattern or something like that. It's the third time, man. It's just constantly happening, man.
Don't worry, Saka's running through this whole team. Go on, Saka.
Puff. And they just can't blow the house down, man.
Sterling going through now. Plays it into Kane. Kane to Phillips. Can he get across? No. Kyle Walker. It's gone back. Grealish looking like he's going to burst through. Cross goes into Shaw. Crosses it in. Headed away. To be fair, Czech Republic are deep. It's hard when they got 9 men in the box. Which I guess is right from them, to be fair.
Come on and attack.
Attack. No, I don't need to, man. Winning comfortably.
I'm talking about Czech.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't want to. That's their best form of attack is defense.
You think Czech Republic going to finish second in this group? Or Scotland?
Czech Republic.
Sorry, not Scotland.
Czech Republic.
Croatia. That's awful, man. Is any team finishing second?
Whoever's going to face Czech Republic is nice. Nice. Oh, great ball through. Harry Kane's in. Chops in. Right foot. Oh, good save. Good save. Harry Kane. Does he have to score that? That was a good. Who's that ball? Maguire. Good ball from Maguire.
Phillips to
Kane
Grealish.
chops in. Right foot.
Rice to Shaw. To Sterling. To Jack. To Sterling. To Jack.
I think he has to score that. It's a good save
To
there.
Rice. That looks like Rice. No, it might be Stones. Phillips.
Could have scored it. Could have scored it to Sterling.
Saka. Phillips. Mags to Harry Kane. Harry Kane cuts in. He got to score that. You gotta score that, big man.
It's a good save.
Score that, big man.
Maybe he could have scored it to Sterling. You know, we've heard that before. We've heard that before.
Was it the other way around or was it the same? The guy wants that goal. That's why he didn't do it. Definitely heard that before.
It's a good save. Carl saying save of the tournament.
Carl, I think would have buried that, man. Kane of old would have buried that. Jack Grealish with a teasing ball in. But nothing comes from it, or else he would have been like, already.
Yeah. Listen, chances are being created now. I like this England now. I don't know if it's Saka.
Yeah, but chances have always been created. This is nothing new. This is them huffing and puffing.
Oh, Pickford makes a save. Oh, I mean, Czech Republic knocking on the door now.
Just like when Scotland were doing it too. Like it happens. It's so funny. I think Pickford looks better for England than he does for Everton.
He does. He doesn't put a foot wrong for England these days. For Everton, it's like I don't know if his defense in front of him are not good enough. But for England, he does look good. He does look
might
good.
actually be a decent keeper.
Sometimes you have to play. Sometimes you have to play people that play well. Like, and then Neeks said this the other day with like Danny Welbeck and them man that play well for their country. You got to play them, man. Pickford might be one of them. Pickford might be one of them guys that plays well for his country, and that's it.
I would say he plays well because.
By the way, it's a great ball from Harry Maguire through to Harry Kane as well.
It was.
That shot. Maybe something that Mings probably doesn't have in his locker.
That Harry to Harry link up.
Harry to Harry, yeah. That's one thing that Maguire does have that. Not a lot of the other centre backs.
Good on his feet.
Good ball in from the corner, all blocked. Cleared by England. They've got the ball back in again. Harry Maguire heads it away. Grealish takes it away further, and Harry Kane on the break. Ain't got the pace. Harry Kane, so he's good, yeah. He's not definitely not a pace man.
Yeah, I need to bring him back. Pickford needs to move from Everton, man. He needs to get that move, but boy, because they spent like 40 million on him, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's not. It's like he's good, but he's not that good. Like Everton's probably his level.
Yeah, but you say that as his level, but he might be even better. You never know at a big club. We won't know because he's at Everton, and Everton ain't the best. And he was looking decent-ish on the what's his face Ancelotti.
But he's got to do for a big club to buy him. He's got to do wonders for Everton, which he's not really doing. That's the problem, I guess.
Yeah, but he's not going to do wonders for them. I'll probably he will be one of the side. He's doing the wonders that he's doing. You're seeing them here for England. Get him at another club, and you'll see. But it ain't gonna happen, innit? He's stuck at Everton.
I think all the big clubs are sort of
Tottenham.
Okay.
Lloris is finished. This is it. I don't think Lloris gets any further than this.
No, he doesn't get any better.
He doesn't. He's only gonna get worse, and he has been awful this season. He has made some these mistakes are getting even worse. So I think Spurs are only looking for a keeper. Donnarumma, he's available as Donnarumma. I can't pronounce his name.
He's going PSG now. It's pretty much done.
Oh, it's PSG. He's going.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. He's going PSG. Too good for Spurs. Spurs need to go find a manager before they start looking at goalkeepers.
They can't even get a manager, mate. They'll be lucky. If they start the season without a manager, that would be real luck.
Sammy says Maguire is underrated. Do you think Maguire's underrated?
A little bit. A lot of people. He catches a lot of stick. And I can see why he plays for Manchester United, because this stick was not given when he was at Leicester.
Yeah,
so that's a lot to come into it.
I think people do that. I think he's better than what people say, but I don't think he's great. I think he's good, but I don't think he's great. Like, he can do a job for sure. He's not at that sort of elite level for me. Emma says Harry Kane has to score this game for some confidence.
That's why he didn't square
it. But you know what? It's funny. At these tournaments, people take shots a lot more than they would pass it. I've seen that a lot from a lot of players. Like, you get to the box and everyone wants to shoot. Like in the Premier League, he might square that.
Because it's a results business, isn't it? Premier League.
Yeah. Saka wins a corner for England. I mean, the man's just a runner. Bukayo Saka just runs at man all game. Listen, I don't think it's going to be enough to get him called up for the next game for Saka, but I love watching him play, man.
We'll be lucky, man. Saka again down the wing.
Phillips' corner has been cleared out.
Gets a corner from it.
So I'm saying that Saka turn and run, boy. What's that Emma saying?
Imagine if we got Sancho as well. Like, just play them. I don't know. It's like Southgate doesn't like to see fun football. Let the man them play. As things stand, it's England versus Germany.
Emma says 80 million. That's the Harry Maguire money. I guess that's probably why people. That's probably why people.
Is it Timo Turbo? Turbo Werner. Oh my gosh, England versus Germany. I did not need that. But it doesn't even matter anyway. England are out. Sooner they're out, the better, man. We can get these players sorted. Harry Kane to Chelsea, Jack Grealish to Chelsea. Nah, something, man. But to be fair, would we even have space? To be fair, we could sell Ziyech and bring in Grealish. I'll have that. Mount, Grealish, and well, we'll probably play. What's that guy's name? Timo.
Be good game, England, Germany. Neither are like.
Unlucky, Kane. You got to do better there. Yeah, I'd love to see that. To be fair.
Germany obviously were really good against Portugal, and England will have to watch out for their fullbacks bombing on. I think that game, if you play Germany, I think Southgate will go 5 at the back, just to stop their win backs. I think he has to, man. Stop their win backs. Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh, didn't the ref get involved there? Golly.
Yeah, he's pulled it back. Oh, so Czech almost scores for Czech Republic.
Surprise.
Sure looked like it was fouled, but Souček managed to turn and put it wide.
Here they are on the break.
It's close, boy.
Bing, 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 bing. Look at all that space. Woo! Golly!
Very close. Very, very close.
Shockers. Absolute shockers.
Listen, it's going to be interesting. Czech Republic on the break again. Cut out by Kyle Walker.
Great ball, Maguire.
Wait. Saka running. Saka's. Wait. Ball into Grealish. Sterling.
1 second.
Sure. Good save. Good save. Oh, good touch from so far. Was a good save. Saka again opening up this team. How many times, bro? How many times is Bukayo Saka gonna open up this team? Man is lethal today, boy. Sure, taking one for the team. Maybe. I mean, he put his head in there, but I don't know if the referee blew for a free kick for that one. So it could have been costly for England, but Shaw did put his head in the way of a potential high boot. And no foul was given. He did get the ball, I think, as well. England have the ball back. Jordan Pickford is just calming this game down a bit too much, man. I think he wants to be playing the ball. Oh, that's a good ball, to be fair. Grealish to Kane. Kane ball in towards Sterling. Cleared away.
I'm still on the corner. Corner's coming. Czech Republic are on their way. Someone gets onto it. That's probably Kyle Walker.
100% MN. Saka is the one forcing the issue in the attack. Always, man. Listen, he's been doing that all season for Arsenal. I'm not surprised at all. He's doing it for England. Is this the first time Saka's played right wing for England? I think he's played left a lot of times and left back, not really on the right. Of Arsenal, that's why he's been playing. And does this all the time. Declan Rice on the
Kane
break
is
now
just
for
not on the
England.
mark at the moment.
Declan Rice plays it into Saka. Saka standing up his man. Dinks it in. Oh, it was a great ball. Nobody. So it was too much for Sterling. Not far enough for Kane. Shaw's bowling was blocked. I feel like Shaw just floats the ball in and hopes for the best. There was no one there for that cross.
What? Float? Was it floating? Inshallah.
Yeah, 100%. Like I know
You
he
got a
creates a
hope
lot
in
of.
it. Like
I know he creates a lot of
maybe that's
chances.
what he wants to do, innit? Get in there, slap in. Someone get in there. Just be there. You know this is what I'm gonna do. If I get this chance to do
when
it,
there's no one in
it's
there,
gonna
what are you
happen. What I'm
doing?
gonna do.
When there's
Just
no one
do
in there,
it.
sometimes you got to just turn around and start again.
They gotta get in there. Get in there.
Oh, it's a good ball from Maguire to Shaw. Keeps it in. Grealish playing it back to Phillips.
Like straight away.
Czech Republic are just standing there.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, Shaw is gonna run, and if you see him getting down to that where he's getting to, that means I need to get in the box. That's what you got to do in your head. You got to think that in your head. Right, 1 second. I think this guy's finished.
Not been bad from England so far. Had their moments for sure. Could have been 2-3 up. And Saka's been the best player so far in this half, if I do say so myself. Stones ball out to Shaw, gets it back. Running at this team. Back to Phillips. Phillips to Walker. Walker absolutely sends him. That was a dead ball. Corner kick for England. England definitely not in a rush, boy. Definitely not in a rush. But as I said,
nothing new there.
England's winning 1-0.
They wouldn't be in a rush if it was 0-0. Could be 4-0. They still wouldn't be in a rush. I can tell you that for free. This is just their style. This is just.
Maybe this is what they need after all these years. Start being a bit smarter with it. I tell you what, Saka's the one giving me excitement in this game. Harry Maguire's played some good balls, I won't lie. Harry Kane has been okay. But Saka has been the one for me, man. It looks like Grealish has gone wide right and Saka's dropped into the middle. Now has Grealish on the ball on the right.
This is Walker can't cross the road.
Kane left foot. Shoots. Saved. Cleared. Sterling thinks he was off. I think Sterling thought he was offside. There's been a goal at Hampden Park.
I can't remember the last
Callum
time.
McGregor! Scotland have scored! It's 1-1.
I can't remember the last time I've watched anything on actual TV. Forgot what it feels like.
Big goal for Scotland. I don't know what that means. Let me have a look at what that means. Does that mean Scotland are through, or do they need to win? Oh no. Scotland need to beat Croatia, don't they, to go through. So as it stands, Croatia still going through. So Scotland need another goal. Come on, the Scottish. Come on, the Scottish. Get through. Get through. One more goal. One more goal. Kieran Tierney and co.
Yeah, Croatia are done, man. They literally hit their peak last season. I mean, last competition.
Hey, if Croatia go out this tournament, boy.
It's not even nothing to be thinking about, man. Team ain't that.
If they go bottom of this group, that's poor. Even with the team that they got.
It's just not good enough. Tell them man about Kovacic. No one listened.
The funny thing is, at the moment, it looks like so because Scotland have scored. It's now both clubs are on
Apparently,
2
if they draw,
points.
go out.
Yeah, if they draw, as Emin says, if they draw, that's literally about to say that. If they draw, both go out. So draw is you might as well in the last minute someone just banging an own goal for the other team to go through. Because at the moment a draw helps absolutely nobody. They both go out. 2 points ain't enough to go through. And it probably helps Portugal. I think that will help Portugal go through. So they don't have to do nothing against France really.
This is where it gets interesting. For third place.
Grealish fouled again. No surprise there.
I wonder if he'll make the most fouled player in the world in the Euros.
Probably will. After one game.
After one game.
Sammy absolutely loved Clive Tilsley, innit? Like every time it talks Clive Tilsley, the best commentator. Clive Tilsley, the best commentator. Sam Matterface is a downgrade. Yeah, I mean, Clive Tilsley can fill a gap. Sam Matterface struggles a bit. But we're half time here. No added time in this half. England winning due to Raheem Sterling again. What a selection. Although many doubted
England winning due to Jack Grealish, not Raheem Sterling. Because
one thing I would say, going forward, Kyle Walker's been terrible. Going forward, I think they need to. Would have been interesting to see how James would have done.
Bring on Reece James.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, good half for England. 1-0 up. As I said earlier on, Saka, the bright spark.
Alongside with Grealish.
Grealish has been played well. Fouled a lot.
Listen, just give him play of the tournament right now. So I can get that one prediction correct.
Too early. Sam says he's a Peter Drury guy. Thinks that he is the best. Peter Drury's that BT one. He loves to what is it? Build up everyone. I like him. He's good still. I like Peter Drury. Scotland. I'm just flicking over to the Scotland match. Scotland still drawing 1-1 with Croatia. Neeks says we've got Scotland, but I'm afraid the Scottish ain't gone through right now. They need another goal to go through. At the moment, Scotland are crashing out of the Euros and Croatia, really. So it might be an entertaining second game. In fact, might be one to watch, to be honest. England game's probably going to just eke out at 0-0. No bother. But Scottish game could be where it's at. A lot of riding on that game. In Scotland as well, don't forget. Scotland are playing at home to Croatia, so could get something there. But as I said, at the moment, they've just gone into half time as well. And it's 1-1. Even Stevens, as they say over there. Need something special. Kyle has joined the stream. Big up, Kyle. How you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Not bad. Been hella busy today, man.
Did you catch that half?
Yeah. No, I managed to catch it. Watched all of it.
What do you think?
Listen, I had some questions. I'm not gonna lie, I had some questions over the lineup. I know I said I only made one change. Well, two technically, one personnel change and a swap in positions. I probably wouldn't have started Raheem because I did say I was fed up of seeing that guy play. He was frustrating the hell out of me. Even though he was the only person to score for England in this tournament so far. He's the only one.
Goal scorer Raheem,
He's the only one. But yeah, he was just frustrating me a bit. Just from the general lack of quality. And I just thought someone like Rashford or a Phil Foden, but Foden playing in the position that Grealish is now. Because in the lineup, it's kind of like Grealish is behind Kane, Saka on the right, and Sterling on the left. That's kind of how the general setup is. Even though Saka's been everywhere, but that's kind of how it is. And Grealish meant to be behind Kane. I personally would have put Foden behind Kane and Grealish out on the left and dropped Sterling. But all in all, I can't really complain what he's done. It's not too far for what I would have done. But no, England's been superb. I say superb. That's a bit of an exaggeration. They've been very good. They've been much better than what they've been in their first two games. But there's still a lot of questions to be asked about their defensive capabilities. Like this, they've been exposed in all three games now. Even in this game, even though it's half, what was it, 45 minutes? Czech Republic have had like 2-3 really good chances, and you just can't help think that against a better opposition, England are conceding 2-3 goals if they keep defending like this. Like if they top this group, they're getting Portugal, Germany, or France. So they're gonna have to work on their defensive bit. I mean, or hungry. But going forward, it's been a totally different ball game, and it's been through a lot of players that haven't started this tournament. A lot of it's been coming from Saka. The 3 chances created by Grealish, and even one from Harry Maguire, who's got his first start. Who set up Kane, who got his first shot on target. So, yeah, from the players that haven't started so far this tournament, they've created most of England's chances. So it just goes to show that these are the guys that need to be starting. You can't be playing like they're just trusting in the hopes of Phil Foden. And if they haven't delivered in 2 games, they gotta get dropped. They have to get.
But as you said, the one person that has kept his place is Raheem, and the only man to score. So it was, I guess, justified selection from Gareth. Gets his head on it. Boof.
It is. And what I will say about Raheem is, which will always be on show, regardless of how poor he's playing in the game, is his movement off the ball, his ability to be in the right place at the right time. Even in Pep's system, you always see it. Raheem's running off the ball, he's positioning, being in the right place at the right time. That will always be on point. It's just whether or not on the day he has the quality to finish his chances or to assist the chance, But today it looks like he's kind of on point. He got an early chance where he hit the post, difficult chance, but very, very close to scoring. And then obviously he got his goal from the Grealish cross. And again, even though he wasn't really involved in that build-up, you just saw him make the run, dart across to the back post, and he was there to put the ball home. Because like I said, Raheem's movement is always on point. So if you've got the likes of Grealish and Saka running around, causing havoc, creating chances will fall to Sterling, chances will fall to Kane, and it has so far.
I don't think Sterling scores that header without Saka's run, because I think Saka's run in front of him takes the left back with him, creates that little bit of space. Little 100%. Bit of space just for 100%. Sterling to catch it in, even though he wanted the header himself.
Yeah, 100%. Because it was Saka that crossed the ball to Grealish, sort of thing. It was Saka's run to the pass it to the fullback, back to Saka, and Saka got the crossing, and then it was Saka's run darting towards the middle of the box for the cross that dragged the defender. So yeah, definitely without Saka's run, Sterling doesn't score that goal. But again, it's just Sterling being in the right place at the right time. It's just what he does.
Sniffs out the goal, and it sniffs out the goal. Yeah. But yeah, it looks. As I said, there's been at times where it's been tepid and boring, but that's just England. That's just England.
That's the usual. That's the usual.
That's England for you. I just feel like Saka, for me.
Look at that. They're talking about Grealish and Saka because they are the difference.
Should Kane have scored that goal?
I mean, I watched it a couple times, the chances, and the only thing you could have said he could have done better was to put the ball a little bit higher into the top corner. But the way the ball set up when he cut back inside, like it wasn't. I feel like he placed it in the corner as far as he could. It was just a very good save from the keeper. It was like sometimes you just have to give credit to the keeper. That's what they're there for, to save chances like that. Like if he shoots it right at the keeper, then you say he's got to do better. But if you actually watch it, and when he cuts inside, he actually opens his body. He finesses the ball and is actually curling towards the corner. The keeper actually just gets his hand out and gets a very big hand. And as the commentator said, very, very strong wrist, because normally that will go off your hand and it still go into the net because of the amount of power came put onto that shot. He got a very strong wrist onto that. That was just a good save from the keeper.
Yeah, I think it's a good save. I think he chops him nicely. And does what he had to do, bend it. You got to try and bend it. And there was also a defender past the keeper as well, who may have got a head on anything that went past him as well. So may not have scored it even if he did get past. But good ball from Maguire. Obviously, Kane not left-footed. He was always going to cut in on the right foot. Maybe the defender should have covered that a bit more. But because he's a good striker, he does use left foot as well. So didn't want to get sold, I guess, that way. But yeah, I'd say a big chance, but I don't think there's much more he could have done. Sterling's one. He dinks the keeper. And at that point, it can go in. It can go in. Yes, he missed it. Maybe he should have scored. But like, once you dink the keeper, what can you do?
Yeah, it's a tough one. At
first, I thought he definitely should have scored.
I think if you watch back on it, when he takes the initial shot, if he gets more power onto it, it goes straight into the net. But the way he shoots it and the ball is spinning, because it bounces before it reaches the goal, it bounces and spins away and hits the post. If he gets more power on it, it goes. So I think the shot initially is on target, but it's because the way he toe poked it, it had spin on it. When it bounces onto the grass, it bounces away and hits the post. So it's just one of them ones where it's just once you think the keeper, it's either it goes in or it don't, and it's a bit unlucky. It's unlucky for Sterling, and the keeper's lucky because what the hell is he doing rushing out like that? The keeper caught life, but I wouldn't say he should score that. It was definitely, it wasn't an easy one.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was 50-50, and it could, if he maybe got more power, it maybe he would have scored, but yeah, no guarantees. Any changes at halftime? Probably not, knowing Gareth.
No, can't see any coming.
No changes.
I mean, when is he going to use Sancho this tournament?
Never.
Sancho's got to come on today, surely. No Foden in the squad. Rashford on the bench. Sancho on the bench.
You say that, but he will bring on like Rashford and Calvert-Lewin and
Jude Bellingham.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll be lucky.
But I was saying to Javern, is it lose-lose situation because he's got so many options? So no matter who he chooses, someone's always going to have a moan. Saka has had a great half. You can argue and say that was a right choice to play him above Sancho today because he had a good half.
Listen, to be fair, he was smart because we've always said you need at least one player like Raheem Sterling or Rashford, even Saka, someone that's going to run at the defenders and make those runs and challenge the defenders. We've been saying it in their first two games. This is what's needed from England, right? And this is why I said I wouldn't play Sterling, because Sterling wasn't providing that. Even though he scored their only goal before today, he wasn't providing that in abundance. The first goal that he scored in the first game against Croatia, that's exactly how it happened. A running behind the defense, a through ball, and he scored the goal. But there wasn't enough of that. And that's why I was saying maybe a Rashford's got to start, and I wouldn't start Sterling because he wasn't doing enough of it. But he's decided to start Saka, and Saka's providing that. Now, I'm not against that. Just whoever you play, someone's got to do that job. And this is what we've been talking about. This is exactly what England needed. Runners. Like, even in this game, Sterling is still not doing that job. It's still Saka. It's still Grealish taking on. It's still Grealish, Saka taking on the players. But Sterling is now able to be in the right places, get chances, and making runs in the right places, being in the right place at the right time. So he's not even still the guy that's running at the defenders, running off the shoulders. It's Saka and Grealish doing that. But this is exactly what England needed. So I'm not against Sancho not playing as long as someone's doing the job. As long as someone's doing the job. But you just know that players like Mount and Foden, they're not going to do the job because they're not that type of player. Like playing a bunch of Mason Mounts and Phil Foden and all of them guys, it's not going to do that for England. So yeah, I'm not against what he's done here because it's provided the runners that we need. I think now what he needs to work on is the defensive side because they're terrible at the back. I'll be okay honest with you, they're terrible.
And that's where I'll bring in Neeks as Harry Maguire brought up into the squad. Defense is still terrible. Apparently, anything.
Do you not see Harry Maguire's pass?
No, we didn't say the attacking. We said the defending. The
defending. I can't answer. I've been on the ground. I haven't been really watching the game, so I saw Luke Shaw made a great clearance, and nobody was there to pick up the scraps. Don't know what more you want from me, mate. Luke Shaw, great ball over the top for Raheem Sterling as well. Damn, man. Oh, Man United player just balling out. Where's Sancho? Get him on the pitch, man.
Well, Man United player.
I watched the first half, so I can't really see too much. I've just seen bits and bobs as I was underground.
I think apparently Sancho couldn't start. They said Sancho couldn't start today because he was on the phone to Ed Woodward, deliberating a couple of contractual situations, so he was not available to start. But
what's that, Ian?
What's that, Ian? Still, the phone call is still going on. He will not be coming on at halftime. Maybe the phone call will be ended. But Jordan Henderson is coming on for the second half.
Well, my Ian, I mean salad, Subway salad.
Subway. It's feeling hungry.
Don't know who's coming off.
In boxes.
And Rice.
To be fair, I ain't been Subways in years.
Must be Rice because Phillips is there.
Declan Rice is coming off.
Has everyone watching it on like terrestrial TV? Because I'm behind.
Yeah.
Golly, I need to get myself an aerial.
This is the time. If any time I'm going to watch it live on terrestrial TV, it's going to be when it's on ITV. So.
Wait, why when it's on ITV?
Well, I mean, if it's on TV and it's on Sky Sports, I might not be watching it.
I get you. Even ITV like over BBC or something.
Listen, I don't even know what my antenna is, in all honesty. I should actually plug that in. Whatever that is. Nah, man. I moved
my setup to the living room just in time for the Euros.
Is it?
Wait, are you still at your chair? Or are you back in your room?
I'm where I need to be. I'm where I need to be. What was the question? I'm where I need to be.
Ramon, what are you telling me? Saka, Arsenal best player, balling out there.
Mate, this is what I'm talking about, man. Man say Sancho, Rashford, all these men starting. No, just play the star boy, man. Make him shine up the pitch.
Is he the real £100 million player?
Boy. I mean,
you know what?
I think his price has just gone up. He's actually
sick. He's actually
sick. I think he
sick.
answered Neeks' question. Neeks said, "What is his role?" He's come today and said, "This is my role, bitch. This is my role."
Big up Saka. I know Saka's got the ability, but the fact that he's having to drag Gareth Southgate out of the mud. That's the real problem. Because, one second. The reality is, Sancho is better than Jack Grealish. Better than Bukayo Saka. Cool. Not doubting Saka's. I'm getting bare feedback from someone.
I don't think it's me.
Could all be me. I don't even know. No, but yeah, Sancho is better than Saka. Now, it doesn't mean Saka can't do a job and he can't be influential for England. Cool, but if you can't get the best out of your best players, then you are the problem. Same thing to go with Kane. People are like Kane should be dropped for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I'm like, cool, drop him. You might say, oh, he might be able to beat Czech Republic or might be able to beat Scotland. You know, he can get the balls in there, but you ain't winning the tournament with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. So you need to find a way to get the best out of your best players. Saka is a very, very good player. Grealish, Kane, and Sancho for me are England's best attacking threats. I'm not saying all of them need to play at the same time. You might do a Sterling on one side, or today obviously going Grealish behind the striker. So you could all play all three of them behind Kane. If you can't get the best out of your best players, then you got no hope. You can get quarterfinals maybe, but you ain't win the tournament. So Sancho being, my point about Saka was more, when are you going to be relying on Saka? And here we are. I can see it. He's relying on Saka now because he can't beat Scotland. But what on Saka in it? And you know, I said I hope he have a good game. I hope he does have a good game. And he's had a good game.
The Foden thing is interesting because I don't know if a wide position is best for Foden for England. In City, you can get away with it because it's City, and you don't have to necessarily have everyone everywhere in specific positions. When you got Sterling, Mahrez on the pitch, and you don't even play a striker, so Foden can kind of just do what he wants. Whereas in England, it's a bit more rigid. Formations are a bit rigid. You got Harry Kane there for one. You can't really drift into the middle like that all the time. You can't hang out on one wing because you got someone like Sterling who may want to be stuck to his position. Everyone's kind of rigid, so you don't have the freedom to kind of go where you want. So I just don't know whether a winger is best for Foden.
I didn't even have Foden. I didn't even have Foden in my England team for the start of the tournament. As good as he had been, I'm like, there's a pecking order to these things. And Grealish for me was just ahead of him in the pecking order. So people were like, yes, Foden has to start. And I'm like, no, he don't. Grealish has to start. But I would like to see him like with Foden, like left,
like maybe the Mason Mount, or maybe there's only one of that. Any one of them.
The other thing with Foden is that Man City play in the opposition's half all game, so all you're making small, sharp movements in and around the box. Playing for England or a lesser side, you have to carry the ball. I'm not saying Foden can't, but that's not his regular game. He doesn't do that time and time again. Saka's been doing that. Sancho's been doing that, just the way that the Bundesliga is. It's just one end to the next. Rashford does it. Grealish does it. Both Sterling and Foden play in a Pep system that isn't replicated widely across football. What Sterling has over Sancho in such a system like this is that he's a goal scorer. I'm not saying he's not a great goal scorer, but as Kyle was saying earlier, he gets into the positions and scores a goal. Foden is small movements around the area, 1-2 passing, but England don't play like that. So he's not going to be as effective.
Like I said, pep tax.
100%. 100%. Some players can do both. Some players can. Just ahead of Kane. Some people can do both and can adapt easily. And I think Foden will, but he's young. He's only just broken into the Croatia's through. Saved by I will say McGregor. I don't know who the Scotland keeper is. Foden's such a talented player. I'm in no doubt he will adapt and become a great player for England. But he's just worked his way into the Man City side this season, which means for the last 3-4 years, how long Pep's been there, and he's just been trying to play in the way that Pep's going to pick him. Now he has to go to the Euros and play in a completely different way. It's a big shift, isn't it? So do you bring back Foden for the next game?
Oh, Kane, you got to get onto that, man.
You're like 2 minutes.
30 seconds behind.
The next game is Germany potentially
for England.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, if England play Germany next, then it's
Yes, you said it. You said we.
Yeah, because it's coming home. That's all. Then it's gonna be Germany gonna be playing the 3-4-3. I think England will match them up.
100%. 100%. What's his name? Southgate ain't going for free against Germany's free.
Definitely not playing number 10. That's a fact. If he's gonna do 4, he'll go 4-3-3. He definitely won't play number 10.
When is that game? If it happens,
Tuesday. A week today.
So Chilwell will be back for that.
Well, I mean, he can't train until next week Monday. So
surely they can train by themselves or something.
He won't play him, man.
They've been transported. They've been transported to St George's training ground from where they were.
Yeah.
Kieran Trippier is starting left back, and Walker will start right back.
What I'm saying, if they go 5 at the back, then I was going to say Chilwell left wing back, or he could go Saka left wing back.
I think he'll probably go Trippier. I think he'll probably go Trippier left wing back
and left centre back. That's what he'll do. He'll find a way to make that work.
Trippier left wing back.
Trippier left centre back.
Kyle Walker right centre back. And
Kyle Walker right wing back.
Reece James right wing back.
He ain't played them, man. Guy's a joke.
What do you mean? He played with Kieran Trippier ain't played since the first game of the tournament, and Reece James played the last game.
Guy's a joke, man.
Who would be better defending against?
He rotates his defense, but I don't think he would
on the left hand side.
His front, he doesn't.
Who or who? Who are the options?
Trippier or Chilwell?
Trippier.
Probably Trippier. Yeah.
Trippier.
And I think that's what he's going to be more worried about.
But for me, it's the other side because Gosens is quick. Trippier's not. I'm not Trippier.
Yeah. Reece James and Kyle Walker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think that's where you have to go. Like obviously, Kimmich is a very good player. But I think the real concern is you get Reece James and Walker down that side. I think Trippier is a better defender, but I think that both could do an equal job. Whether it's good enough or not against Kimmich, I think they both him or Chilwell could do an equal job. And then you have the thing about Chilwell also push you back the other way, give Kimmich something to think about going the other direction.
Yeah,
and it's a knockout game. You got to win it. You got to go through. Can't just Neil got the penalties. No, you got to win it. So all Sterling's nearly in. So I think either one will do.
This game has got 1-0 written all over it, guys.
No, man, England will score again. We got that. I don't know who would he go with the front three? Sterling, Foden.
3-4-3 to the middle two. Obviously, Rice and Phillips. However, could he bring back Henderson for that game? I mean, he's played 45 minutes today potentially. But if he goes Rice and Phillips, then the front three, Grealish, Sterling, Kane. I mean, Grealish, Sterling, Kane should be in England's front four as their first choice, and you pick someone else depending on the formation.
He'll probably go Foden.
Over Grealish.
Yeah.
Especially
if Foden's not
sad sight to see, man.
What's it about Foden?
Foden's not even in the squad today.
Rested.
Yeah, because he got a yellow card in it, so he had no plans on even bringing him on.
Did he actually really say that? Like he's he's worried about the yellow card, so he's not playing him.
Probably. I mean, they're already through.
Yeah, 2 yellows suspension. They're already through. I think the suspensions go after this game.
No, after the last 16.
Is after the last 16? Okay.
I think it's free suspensions. Is it 3 suspensions and is a 3 yellow cards is a suspension?
2.
Oh! Great save by the Scottish keeper. What is his name?
McGregor.
Is it McGregor?
Yeah.
I did say it's not. I said McGregor before. It's Marshall.
Oh, they changed him.
No, he's played all the games.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, McGregor scored, didn't he?
But there is a McGregor. No, but there is a McGregor goalkeeper plays for. Who's he play for? Rangers? Veteran? Yeah, I think he's a Rangers keeper. What's his first name? I think it's also A. Alan McGregor. Rangers.
Emma says Kane.
Yeah, Alan McGregor.
Too deep, but leave that for Grealish. Listen, that's Kane. That's Kane. Kane just. That's what he does, isn't it? He will just drop in deep. It's literally what he does.
That's why you got to put in Dominic Calvert-Lewin. See what happens. Give him a chance. Kane has had 3 chances and done nothing.
When you say give him a chance, so if Calvert-Lewin scores, what you saying? Drop Kane for the next game?
No, I'm just saying maybe drop Kane back to the cam and play Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Maybe that's what you got to play to your strengths as a manager. If that is one of your best player, the best player on the pitch, the best player in your whole team, he likes to drop deep, and that's when he's at his best.
Yeah, but he likes to drop deep without being a number 10.
Huh?
He likes to drop deep without being a number 10. He likes to drop deep and then go up top.
No, you can make a new position for him, rotating 9 or something. I don't know. So he can just swap with like whoever plays behind him, so they can just rotate. I don't know, a new position created. But I don't know, man. You got to make the best out of it. If you know he's gonna drop deep, you got to get players in that. I don't know, man. Because you clearly can't tell Kane not to drop deep because the guy is always gonna come deep. Like on FM when you get someone to train that he comes deep for the ball, to train that off, and then he comes back to you 4 weeks later saying, "Boss, I don't think this is gonna work. This player likes to drop deep too much." That's pretty much with Kane. You're not gonna stop him from doing that. That's how he was. That was at his best.
You gotta go again. You gotta say to them, "Oh, Scotland! Oh no! Oh, what's going on? You should have scored that."
Hold on 1 second. What's the title of this? Czech versus England watch-along. What's going on? What is Scotland?
Oh no, you gotta score that. You have got who's that? McGinn. Oh, you have got to score.
Forget them Scottish people there, man.
Oh no. He go on the outside of his foot and it's come off the inside of his foot. Oh no.
I thought that was David Luiz coming on for a second.
It is.
It's just the hairstyle.
Czech started the game well, the second half well.
Where's Thomas Rosicky, man?
Czech Republic, they've been doing this all game.
I said Thomas Rosicky. Isn't that guy granddad now?
And
Petr Cech.
Yeah, Petr Cech. Oh, what's that one I think like? Is it Jan Koller?
Big Jan.
Was he their striker? Jan Koller.
Milan Baros. Had Koller and Baros.
Nedved. Pavel Nedved, isn't it? Yeah, he's Czech.
Man, right here and River Ballon d'Or.
Great. Saka turned him. Great season Pavel Nedved had in 2003. Guided his team to the Champions League final and then was suspended due to the yellow card rule, which has now been scrapped. They were the one that fight.
Which one? What rules been scrapped?
In the Champions League, where the yellow cards get wiped.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's saying Pickford in the England shirt. There's Emmanuel Neuer. For England, it is. But then for Everton, he's like back to normal. Do you think? I was gonna say, would you say that he would do better at a bigger club, showing that how he can do Pickford?
No.
So you're saying he just plays better for England because it's England?
I mean, it's a few games, isn't it? It's not a 38-game season. Because I'm sure he has good games and spells for Everton, but over the course of the season, his errors become they're magnified because he's England number one. I mean, obviously he's able to deal with the pressure of playing for England, so I get that. But I just feel
I think he does suit England. I think he does actually suit England.
But I just think he's a goalkeeper. Like I wouldn't want him as Man United's goalkeeper. I don't think he's tall enough first and foremost. Oh, what a goal by Croatia! Luka Modric, class is permanent.
Oh no.
Is only temporary. What a strike. Outside the foot, it looked like curling into the ball.
Doing so offside.
It is 2-1 to Croatia. And as it stands, they will be going through to the last 16 on 4 points in third place. Yeah, in third place.
Croatia won its second and it got even better. Third.
Oh, that's a great goal. Oh, that's a great goal. If you ain't seen it, no, he's just like, he's just going with the outside of his foot. Oh, jeez.
He ain't got a left foot in it.
Who needs a left foot when you got a right foot like that? They're showing it now on the TV screen. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Not bad. Not
You
bad
actually need to see the replay because they're not going to show it. But the angle where from behind the goal, and he just what a strike!
Wait, how did Czech Republic qualify?
What do you mean? Qualify for what? The next round or the tournament or what?
The next round.
Because they got 4 points.
Who did they beat? Scotland.
They beat Scotland. They drew.
Oh yeah, and Scotland's got now 2 losses. Okay. Golly, Czech Republic. No, wait, hold on. Oh no, wait, that's right.
You know what I was going to say earlier, because in terms of if England wants to change to a 3-4-3.
And decent goal still.
Is Kyle there?
Yeah.
Oh, if England were to change to a 3-4-3 against Germany, if there were a team who we're going to get our foot on the ball, like Germany do, we're going to dominate possession, then cool, you could play Foden because you'll be in the opposite half, passing around the edge of the box. But because they're going to play their 3-4-3 more, the 5,
get my meal. 1 second.
5-2-3 or something like that, they're going to have to counter on Germany. So, yeah, I wouldn't start Foden personally.
England ways to make some change. They're going to bring on a winger. It looks like it's Marcus Rashford and Jude Bellingham. Anyone but Jaden.
Sancho cannot get a game.
Jaden sitting in that phone call, Ramon.
Busy man. He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
Neeks, man, talk to your boy Ed, man. Hurry up the negotiations.
Graham Joe's giving him instructions. Chris Powell just said, "Yeah, touch me one time. Go on."
Edward ain't doing the transfer business this summer, apparently.
That's what they want you to think, bro.
England are
Go
rubbish,
on,
man.
Saka.
Why is it whenever we sit down here as a group and watch England, it's diabolical? I should have stayed up watching where I was watching it, man.
It's not when we watch England. It's just England.
When England play.
It's always the same. For how many years? The same old dry football.
Why don't they try something else, man?
This is them trying something
Jesus.
else.
Nah, man. Something's in my eye.
It was the same under Roy Hodgson. It was the same under. I was going to say Sam Allardyce, but he was there for barely one game. Imagine this could have been Big Sam's team right now, bro.
They'll have 3 wins out of 3-1 now.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh,
Andy
I'd hate
Carroll
to see
will
it.
be here.
I would hate to see it.
Who's the best big guy England got right now?
Harry Kane.
Peter Crouch.
Now, just on what you just said,
Marcus Rashford on.
just what you guys were saying just now, like, why is it every time we watch England, it's like, didn't I tell you at the beginning of this watch long, Ramon, what this was going to be? It's going to start off really well, huff and puff, and then it's just going to peter out. And that is exactly what's happening here. We're what? How much minutes in? 66 minutes in. And they ain't looking like anything else is going to happen.
It's a good 1-0 victory. So
Job done. Job done.
Yeah.
What are you saying to me, Giovanni? Job done.
Right.
The group.
No, but I told you.
Sorry,
I didn't say to
Grealish
you
has
what
come
was
off.
going to happen.
Grealish has come off for Bellingham. Now, he might be trying to gain a bit more foothold in the game, but as far as I'm concerned, is that a penalty for England? What's going on? Maguire's complaining. I'm sure it got to VAR. As far as I'm concerned, that must mean rest up Grealish for the last 16, because that's the only reason you're taking him off.
Nope. He's taking him off because he's like, no, you weren't good enough. Get off the pitch. You try, give you a chance to shine, and you didn't shine. Your time here is done because the next game is a week away. What are you resting him up for?
Oh, Sancho, I'll just retire from England until Gareth Southgate leads because you're never going to get a chance.
Jesus Christ, they're zooming on Harry Maguire and the guy is swearing up the whole place because he thought he had the penalty.
There was a penalty. I can see it from here.
It looked like one.
Shocking.
What? I mean, Japan's been sussed out anyway. One of the viewers sussed him out early.
Wait, who sussed out?
One of the viewers sussed out Japan early. The only reason he hates international football is because England's crap. But then he acts like he doesn't like international football. He actually loves international football. He just loves his country so much that it pains him to watch it.
Mm-hmm. He goes to sleep at night to the music of "God Save the Queen."
Nah, Maguire, not much.
Shut the hell up, man.
It's a push. Don't get me wrong, it's a push, but you're not going to get a penalty for that. Never. It's true. Man got sussed out. Safe and F. Which man got sussed out early doors, bro.
Harry, you're a big man that takes on police officers and you're going down like that. Come on, man. Guy looked like he'd been shot by a sniper.
Trying to do what he needs to do for his country. What a penalty. Oh, I needed that.
So what you're saying is 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. Must be coming home, surely.
How did you deduce that?
Because as Portugal showed last year, you need to do is eke it out, innit? Eke out the results, get through.
It's
Line
coming
yourself
home,
up
you know.
with Germany.
It's not coming home.
Rashford is rubbish, man.
Relax.
Nah, Neeks, I'm sorry, man. That guy is garbage, man. You know what this team needs? It needs
a new manager.
You need Wayne Rooney.
It needs not even just a world class, an elite player. We're talking a Neymar, a Mbappe, or something, man. What is this, man? They are awful, man.
No, but what they need that, in the creative aspect.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can have a great goal scorer, but if everyone behind is, I'm not saying they're
Not
average.
really.
But
Look at Chile.
what about Chile?
There are lots of teams that have like one decent player, and they can still manage to rock it through.
Wait, so what are you?
No, sorry, I'm saying it can happen. I feel like it can happen in terms of.
All right, name me the nation whose only world-class player is their striker, and what have they achieved?
Lewandowski.
I'll have to.
Yeah, exactly what they achieved.
Absolutely nada.
That one.
Ibrahimovic, what have they achieved?
Nada.
I had
Even
another
if-
name.
Even this, I can name you
I
one that has.
got one for you.
I can name you one that has
I got one for
2
you.
world-class.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, that's not their only world-class player, though.
He's the only world-class player in that damn squad.
That squad is stacked.
It is very stacked.
Not this squad, the last squad.
I can
They had Nani. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And Eder won them the damn Euros.
What do you mean? They had João Martinho, man. World-class creative player.
No. Okay, now let's be real. They had Pepe, and whether you might not want to call Pepe world class, whatever agenda you have, but the man is a ball. He's a proven winner. Champions League, La Liga. So if he ain't gonna be world class, you're as close to being without being in it. So I take that. I take Pepe.
Was Pepe in the squad when they got 4 goals by Germany?
Yeah, 4 years, 5 years after he won it. That's 5 years older, 37 years old. Give him a break.
I was just wondering if he was in the defense for that.
Don't wonder.
It was.
Diaz.
Diaz, the next big thing.
That's pep packs again, all over.
Neeks, I can name you a team that has their only 2 world-class players as strikers, and they ain't achieved nada. Uruguay.
And the thing is, I wasn't even gonna say 2. I mean, with 2, you can do a team because Suarez is like he's a goal scorer and a creator, but even then, it's not enough. One of your players need to be a creator, because you can have a great goal scorer, but if the ball ain't coming to him, like Lewandowski every time turns out for Poland, it ain't making one lick of difference. Now, obviously, England's not Poland; they've got better players around in it, but not good enough to win.
And it's Southgate then.
Proof is even in Belgium. Look how bad they are without Kevin De Bruyne, man. And then as soon as Kevin De Bruyne touches the pitch,
it's a different thing.
Different team.
It's a different game.
Together.
The game is won and lost in midfield. The best midfields are gonna dominate the tournament. You're gonna see obviously France, Germany, Italy, Belgium, and Renato Sanchez.
You say that, Carl, but Uruguay bagged the copper with Suarez, isn't it?
Well, as I said, there's 2 of them, isn't it? You got 2 of them. So
I think that must have been Forlan. That must have been Forlan.
Okay, see, Forlan, sorry, and that was elite. That was elite. You got 2 of them. One of them's a creator, and because Forlan wasn't like a 9, he was for Uruguay. He was very much in the hole. One of them has to be a creator, or you got no chance. And England's got no world-class creators. They've got some quality players who, no world-class ones. Some world-class talented ones, but none of them there yet. And then some of them don't even start for the team. So where is Jadon Sancho?
I heard that he's just finished his phone call, but Southgate has decided that He's used all the subs that he wants to use. He doesn't want to make any more substitutions. So he won't be coming on today.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally just said that.
I'll just head right back home.
By 2011, yeah.
Just head home and get your Manchester United thing wrapped up. Forget being at this joke of a competition, man. Go home.
Croatia break
joke of a manager. Go home, man. Go sort your dealings out. Golly.
What are you eating?
Rice. Rice and peas. No meat today.
Good. Eat your beans.
When you have to play for Gareth Southgate. Oh God.
What's it called? That Croatian fan looks so stressed, like they're not through to the next round.
Probably doesn't realize.
He can't not. He can't not.
No, because obviously if Scotland score, then they're both out.
Who's both out? Czech Republic are through already.
No, Scotland and
no, but it was a Czech Republic fan who was stressed.
Oh, I thought you said
yeah, you did. You said Croatia.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Oh.
And the Czech Republic. No, I understand why if you're Croatian fan stressed, because you're living on the knife edge right now.
Because it's dead.
Javan, why are you hating on the Euros?
I'm not hating on the Euros.
He's loving on it.
There's just better things to be doing now. We would love to watch a friendly right now.
Oh, it's 3-1 to Croatia. Corner by Luka Modric.
Why are you watching that game, man? Why, man?
Who scored?
Nodded in by Ivan Perisic.
Jeez!
Yeah, your fantasy team.
In the team, goal and assist.
Yeah,
yep. Knew Scotland were gonna fail. Knew it. Knew it.
Well, I'm not hating on the Euros, but man said Stones had a tough job at City carrying deal.
Excuse me? Ignore Sammy, man. I have a question for you. Now that we're almost at the end of the group stages, who's looking like the favourites?
We're not at the end of the group stage yet, so
we're almost there.
Yeah, but there's a big game. Like when Portugal trounced France, certain mouths are going to be shut. Croatia are now into second on goals scored. Why goals scored? Oh, they scored 3 today. So they got 3-1.
Is that DCL or is it Mings?
So are Portugal free yet or not?
No, nothing changes. Portugal.
Remember, Portugal will still go out if they lose to France and
but I'm saying obviously if they were to draw, then Croatia and Scotland will be out, innit? Therefore, Portugal's chances of going through would have been
nothing changes. Nothing changes because obviously the home group aspect is always there, so that remains.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing when nothing changes, their chances lessen now because Croatia have got 4 points. Switzerland now got 4 points. It pushes Finland out of the top 4. So Finland are out of the tournament. Ukraine are sitting in 4th. Spain are playing Slovakia tomorrow. And someone from that group. So if we look at that group, Spain. So Poland are playing Sweden. If Poland win, they'll be on 4 points against Sweden. Sweden's already on 4, so they're through.
Stink out the whole tournament. What is this, man?
Spain are playing Slovakia, so one can either end on 6 or 5 or 4 and 3. So from this group, I think I feel like one team's gonna. Well, we'll see. It's hard. Anything can happen. It's all hard to say, but basically, Portugal are. Wait, Scotland are going through. Good save.
Has there been any attempts this half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Croatia score. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the English.
Oh, you still watching that game? Oh,
Come
I'm
on.
not watching it.
over,
I'm
mate.
asking.
I'm joking.
Game done
Aaron
from
Mings
the
came
time
on
they
to
scored. That
John
was it. I knew the game was done from then. I did tell Ramon. I said the game is done.
Basically,
Nil,
anyone.
nil.
Yours thought was going to be 0-0.
I said 0-0 or 1-0.
Yeah, you did. Come like Nat giving me 5 predictions.
I know. I might get 0-0 or 1-0 to either side. Not even just a one. That's three different results.
That is my prediction.
That's 3 different results.
That's my prediction.
Man said either Scotland, either Czech's gonna win, England's gonna win, or it's gonna be a draw.
Yeah, but that's all for different clubs. In this game, I'm saying the scoreline would either be 0-0 or 1-0. I don't know to who, but I predicted the scoreline. So that's that. I predicted the scoreline.
Oh my gosh, Jadon Sancho's taken off his top. The phone call has ended. It's getting ready to come on.
No, the word is that the phone call was very heated, so he's just cooling off. He's just cooling off.
He'll take out his anger on the pitch.
Pogba and Bruno are going to be trending tomorrow.
England are so bad, man.
Sweden are through, but anyone from that group can go through. Sweden, Slovakia, Spain, Poland. 3 out of 4 can go through.
I can officially confirm FPL have given us a budget of £110 million.
Whoa! You're lying.
What?
You're lying.
No, I'm joking.
That's gassing, man, obviously.
Oh, could you imagine if they did? Yeah, so Ramon, what was this thing you was talking about? This cup. Don't they always run a cup that starts halfway through the tournament that you have to qualify for?
No, that's the normal FPL cup. But every league that runs, like for example the Neeks Sports League, well, it has to be a classic league. If you every league can activate a cup that will just go alongside it.
Okay.
And it will end. It will start. It will activate. In order to finish on game week 38, depending on how many teams you have in your league. So if you press it at the start of the season to activate, at some point it will start whenever it calculates how many people are in your league.
Okay.
Hold off the pitch. Hold off. For the real star boy, Jadon Sancho.
Oh wait, he touched the pitch. Golly,
Man touched.
He finally made it. It's in chance for that winners medal.
Can't say Southgate don't rate you.
What time is the France game? 8 o'clock, innit? Portugal. Yeah, I do watch along for that. Most definitely. Huge game.
Should be
that is the final before the final.
What, Matej Vidra can't start for Czech Republic? Damn. So everyone's happy now, yeah? Sancho's played, Grealish has played, Saka played, Rashford played. Everyone's playing. Everyone's happy, yeah?
You're just doing this.
Man said everyone's happy.
Nothing.
Sancho's getting 6 minutes from a potential 100, no, not 180, you know, 260. No, what am I saying? 270. 6 minutes out of 270. You're kidding me.
And those 6 minutes are crucial in this game.
You're kidding
Manchester United probably told him, listen, we're trying to sign him. We need him to be fit. Do not play the guy.
Listen, the only thing I would say here is a Czech Republic goal wouldn't be the worst thing to happen right now. Just means England go through second place and avoid Germany. But they don't play at home. If anything, whether that means anything or not.
No, man. Either out. Sancho ain't ever playing again, but this is his only 6 minutes because he's definitely playing against Germany. He definitely ain't starting against Germany. And that's it. And that means England are going home. So man only gets 6 minutes of the Euros.
Oh, Jadon.
Outrage.
Oh, Jadon. Oh, what a pass.
What an outrage.
Oh. You see that great
offside.
Oh,
that go? That's offside.
Jordan Henderson, all made by Jadon Sancho.
Offside. Well, that was obvious.
Yeah,
Is it offside?
Why did he wait?
You had Jadon Sancho ran from his own half and drew past 10 men and gave it to Jordan Henderson. You see that?
Man told me that that's not what he does. He doesn't have it in him to run.
I was joking. That's not what he done.
Well, I ain't seen nothing. Yeah, I'm behind.
That is. Oh wait, let's see who actually.
Wait, did it come off?
Oh wait, no. Wait, are you sure Bellingham did that?
No, I don't think he did. I
don't think Bellingham touched that. Let's see.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Offside.
Nuts.
Sancho bust case for real.
Oh, remember what was the other thing I said? If England score a second, it would be ruled offside.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
What did I say?
England robbed again.
They just
Henderson ain't scored one goal for England yet. Damn. What was he doing taking a penalty the other day?
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson took a penalty. He got a penalty. Got saved, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good feet, Jude. Hey, Jude.
Jude reminds me of EastEnders.
Harry Maguire played more passes into the final third than any other England player in the first half. What a player. What a player.
Man said Sanch getting...
I see Loon said on Twitter, 7 minutes. My ignorance would have told me Southgate, I'm not even coming on.
That's what I'm saying. Just be done. Like, don't even come back. Don't play for this man. This guy's a waste, man.
Right, Sancho is desperate. Sancho's desperate to play for his country. He's talking about pride of England, wearing the 3 lines on his shirt.
Pride for this country. Golly, they'll send him right back on the boat and say Windrush about pride, want to play for this country.
His family are in the stands, loving tears in their eyes right now, playing at a Euros now. Big Euros. Jadon Sancho.
They're cousin him, man. Like, why are you not playing my son?
Because he went to the Farmers League. That's why. He went to a Farmers League to kickball and think you could just run back into the squad. I think your name is Owen Hargreaves. No, sir. No, sir. You come to England and show how good you are, yeah? And then you get game time. Come to Man United, play a year. Don't worry, who started the World Cup? Next World Cup next year. Halfway through the season next season. A year and a half. A year and a half. A year and a half in England. Don't worry, he'll be starting.
Respect Lizzie.
Respect Lizzie. Big Lizzie.
Come Lizzie, man. Just hurry and give us a bank holiday next year for your birthday.
She gave us 2, didn't she?
Yeah, for her birthday next year.
Nah, not her birthday, her Jubilee, innit?
Or whatever it is. I don't know.
England's in. Ooh, don't know who that was, but someone was in. Who's Queen Lizzie's birthday next year?
Something like that. I don't know. She's just giving us 2 bank holidays.
Oh, well.
Jubilee.
She's a certain age.
You got 2 of them, innit?
What Jubilee?
Big street party I go on next year.
4 days, Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, they're moving the bank holiday, the May one.
Wait, they're not giving us extra ones?
No.
We
get an extra day. No, we get an extra day, so we get Friday, but they're moving it from the end of May to the beginning of June. So we get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I thought it was Thursday.
I heard that they.
Oh, maybe Thursday.
Yeah,
but
Thursday.
I read that they're getting 2 days. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, we are getting 2 days because usually it's just a Monday.
So
Okay.
we're gaining 1 day basically.
Oh, just gaining an
I
extra
think
day.
it's 1 day we're gaining. I think it's the Friday only. But yes, so it's gonna fall on my birthday again. It's not the first time she's done it. Me and Lizzie, innit? Me and Lizzie, you know.
What are you saying?
Surprised I didn't ask Peter Wharton about it offside. The mug.
But it's supposed to be in. I think they said it's supposed to be in February, because that's when she actually took over
3
reign.
minutes of time.
So what is the June one then? Is that her actual birthday?
No, they moved it to June because obviously for her to take reign in February meant that her dad died, didn't it? And she doesn't want to celebrate it the month that her dad died. So she moved it to June.
Gotcha.
Who's man of the match then? God.
Man, it's I don't know, man. That.
Harry Maguire.
Nah, man. I can't pick Harry.
All right. Luke Shaw.
No. Can't pick
All
Luke
right.
Shaw.
Marcus Rashford.
No, I can't pick
What's
Marcus
up with these City fans, man?
Absolutely, yeah.
I tweeted Saka and Grealish saving Southgate. City fan Raheem, surely don't make this about Manchester City. Are you gonna say, "Oh yeah, Manchester City players don't get no credit"? Oh, give it a rest, man.
Christopher, what are you talking about? Well, Christopher, first thing, why have you got 2 surnames? Christopher Linky. Get rid of one of them. Second,
well, your kits, guys, come on.
can you not see I'm wearing a white shirt today?
Kits for what, Matthew? I beg. Kits for what?
That's not Matthew. That's not Matthew.
Oh, sorry. The names. I'll get them. My bad. Sorry.
Hello,
So where's your kids?
Hello, dark blue. Come on, the French.
Patrick, man. Don't worry about Sterling, bro. About Raheem, surely. Get out.
Find out is having 2 surnames.
Maybe.
Ain't Scotland scored yet now. Going out in a whimper.
Oh, I speak. Oh, corner. I'll nearly score my Tommy's moment.
Right, and that's that, guys. As I said,
to be honest,
listen, Tierney just needs to come back and sign that 5-year deal.
No man the match. That's what MN says.
No man, of course, no man of the match.
Give it to Harry.
Listen, Starboy Saka.
Good.
Starboy Saka ran the show.
No, listen. I think the inclusion has finished 1-0 to England. England top the group. Czech Republic. Oh, Czech Republic third. Sorry, I'm about to say second. Croatia second.
Wait, Croatia second?
Yeah, on goals scored. Because they drew Czech Republic, innit?
Oh.
It's head-to-head first.
Oh, okay.
Just like that. They're third.
Yeah. Which means what group is this?
Imagine that we top the group. Can you guys deep the fact England topped the group scoring 2 goals?
Job done.
Wait, 3 clean sheets. Mad.
3 clean sheets.
3 clean sheets.
The group with only 2 goals scored. Oh, that is diabolical.
3 clean sheets.
Right, so
That is shocking, man. Absolutely.
England will play
stinker.
second place in group of death, as we know, and Croatia will play second place in the group of Spain, Sweden, Slovakia, and Poland. I mean, that's a poverty game. Actually, unless it's Spain. If it's Spain, that would be a good game.
Yeah, it could be a good game.
But that being said, Spain can't finish second. No, wait. No, they can. If Sweden win and they win, then they'll finish second.
You know how mad that is?
Modric falls to his knees, bangs the turf, head in the hands, crying as he leads the team that everyone wrote off as the finished through against the mighty Scotland. Sorry, you're saying.
Oh, what was I gonna say now? Can you imagine you finish second and you're supposed to get a harder goal, but you finish first and you get the harder goal.
Yeah, it's just the way the draw goes. Because you know what it is? You know what it is that messes this whole thing up? The third place
Yeah.
team. Because England are playing a second place team in another group, but finishing second still gets you another second place team. Because other teams, like France's group, France is guaranteed to play a third place team if they win the group. So it's, this whole third place thing just messes up everything, man. It's just so and that's what makes these games look like pointless. Czech Republic knew they were free today. They didn't care.
Listen, that English Premier League is a farmers' league, man. This is how they're playing.
It must be. Must be.
Yes.
It's
Must
bad.
be.
Football. This football is so bad.
This is what they teach them back at in their home country in England how to play football. This
It's a
farmers'
disgrace,
league,
isn't it?
farmers' nation.
Absolute disgrace.
Look at Germany. 4 goals. Free flowing football.
That's what I'm saying, man. My goodness. Everyone talk about negative defensive Italy. The bucks up everybody.
Everybody. Serie A. Place to be.
That's what I'm saying.
It's funny. This doesn't translate in. I don't understand why people how.
Damn,
You can't
Prem Merchant coming through. Step aside. Prem Merchant coming through.
It doesn't make sense. Like, what's it? France won the what do you call it? What did they win again? Euros, World Cup, whatever it is that they won. It doesn't mean the French league is good. It doesn't mean it at all. Like, you can't correlate club football and international. You can't weigh it up like that, man.
Right. Every single one of the starting 11 plays in a English Premier League week in, week out.
Okay.
And they come to this national stage and they're trash.
Okay.
So when it really matters,
I hear what you're saying, but that's not the Premier League. In the Premier League, they play, don't they? So how does the Premier League and you play for your nation make a difference? We already had this discussion. It's the style of football. Every single one of them play a different style of football. And like Spain, for example, when they won when they won Euros, World Cup and Euros again, is because they all in the league they play the same way as they do. So it's like they just transition over. It's nothing. It's new. You need to you got to remember there's some players there that have to sit back. There's some players that like to play on the front foot forward.
What you're trying to say
possession.
Is if the English Premier League just entered a bit of Southgate ball, they'd be all ballers, yeah?
I'm gone, man.
No, but the thing is, right? Most of the big teams, like the favorites, like like your Belgiums, your France, etc. Right? Most of them, they're riddled with Premier League players anyway, so they all play under a different system anyway. But they're still good for their national side. Like, for instance, if you took up France, right, they've got Paul Pogba plays in the Premier League. You've got Griezmann, who plays at Barcelona. You've got what's his name? Mbappe, who plays in France. They all play.
The last time France knocked out someone 6-0? Like, they play the same boring football too, you know. What's this?
Oh, man, they're efficient and effective.
Oh,
they get their job done.
Look at this shit. I'm out of here, man.
You look at Belgium. You got Kevin De Bruyne. You got half that squad is Premier League players anyway, man. The back line's Premier League. You got not Vermaelen. What's his name? Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Kevin De Bruyne, and then you've got
and they're balling, right? You're saying they're balling.
No, you're saying that.
No. Are they balling?
Yes, they are.
So how is the Premier League a farmers league then if they play in the Premier League? You're the one that's saying it's a farmers league because they play in the Premier League and they're playing crap. No, I'm confused. What are we saying here?
Because they got the Serie A striker, Romelu Lukaku.
I'm not saying because they play. Because you're saying England are struggling because all of their players they play in the Premier League, but they play in different systems. But I'm saying the players the players for these national sides, they all play in different systems as well. It's not only England's players that play in different systems. All the national players for all the national teams play in different systems. Yes, they still got Premier League players, but England, all 25 of the 26 players play in the Premier League, bar Jadon Sancho. He's the only one that don't play in the Premier League.
And he can't get a game.
Oh yeah, and Bellingham. Them two are the only two that don't play in the Premier League.
Listen, man, it ain't make no difference. England are dead. We're talking about England are dead. I ain't saying nothing else. Them are dead. Expected nothing more.
Apart from the
Southgate can't even
win the whole thing.
Yep, predict them to win the whole thing, innit? Man can have a little bit of hope. Don't mean it's gonna come true. Man
I can confirm Bukayo Saka has been named the UEFA's star of the match in England's game against Czech Republic.
Listen,
probably just deserved.
Yeah, it may just deserve it. I think a lot of these man of the match awards are purely based on like sensationalism. Like, how did Gilmore get man of the match over Tierney the other night? Purely because he's 16 years old. Like, he was not the best player on the pitch. I'm just not care what anyone says. I'm not saying Saka wasn't, but I'm just saying you gotta. So you're a big UEFA fan now. That's what you're saying. You trust UEFA now, Ramon.
Sorry, here's one.
Well,
this
what
is
I'm
a bit
saying
off
is
topic.
Saka was man of the match, isn't it?
Super League will never have given it to Saka.
What did I say before the game? I said Saka puts in a man of the match performance. Should be starting next week against
You'll
Germany.
be lucky, mate. You'll be lucky.
I expect to see him on the bench, firmly seated.
Be lucky to make the bench. You'd be lucky to make the bench, boy.
I was gonna say this is a bit off topic, but was Zoom sponsoring or on the sponsor boards for the F1?
Must
Yeah.
have.
I remember seeing.
Yeah.
They
Subtitles as zoom.
They must be making peas if they're not able to drop that money in the F1s. You know,
True.
they must be making peas.
F1 ain't no
Joke. You always see you always see those high end brands to get Zoom on there. Golly, because look at this. You see what do we see here? TikTok, Heineken, FedEx, Just Eat.
Did you see
Zoom
Did somebody say just eat?
Did you see AFTV in the Paddy Power interview, in the Paddy Power advert? Yeah,
I didn't even see it. You know,
I just clocked it. Like I was watching it. Peter Crouch comes out saying something like, "Oh, we should, time to back your team for the Euros," and then not like your club football. And then there's DT saying to Robbie, "Oh, why are we losing?" or something like that. Why did we lose today? Something like that.
Yeah, them man are clear. I wonder how much they got paid.
Robbie's on clear.
I was cracking up, boy. Boy, England.
I mean, England topped the group like everyone expected them to top the group in it. So, it's exactly what.
Not in this fashion.
What fashion did you expect? Sorry.
Trust, what did you expect?
What? I was expecting 3-0.
Really? My friend, they were not lucky, but the fact they even beat Croatia, I mean, that's
no. I'm talking.
That was a scout.
I'm talking from Croatia. No, I was expecting them 1-0 Croatia, but I was expecting Scotland and Czech Republic 3-4-0. I'm not even joking. I seriously was.
3-4-0.
They had to.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Now they look like a joke of a national side. No one's taking them seriously.
I was expecting a 2-0 against Scotland and maybe a 1-0 against. I can hear Gary Neville in someone's background. 1-0 against Czech Republic, and I was expecting a draw against Croatia. Like
sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but these are so annoying me. Gary Neville was like,
sticking up his Southgate.
He's like, if we were anyone else watching us, we'd think, they're so calm, so assured, they know what they're doing, get the job done. They're just a team that gets the job done. But because we're England, we want more. It's like, oh my gosh.
Of course we want more. Why are you happy with that?
But that's not even true. It's not even true.
It's not true. It's so tepid. It's not even like it was a 1-0 win, but like with nothing that like you want to send. I would think if I was anyone else watching England, I'd think you've not really stepped up yet. Yeah, we beat Czech Republic 1-0. You beat Scotland, which was a bad result. Really and truly.
A terrible result.
It's a bad result. and you beat
Bad?
Croatia, which was the Croatia was the only good result in the whole in out of the 3 games. The Croatia one was the only good result, really. Tony beat Czech Republic 1-0. No one's scared of you. I don't think no one's scared of England. I think they think the only thing they might look at is the fact that they kept 3 clean sheets. But again, who you play? Which attacks are you playing? Which attacks? Croatia's attack ain't the same as they used to be.
Whoever finished in wherever they finish in the group of death, they must be like, I hope England come first. Everyone must be screaming that right now because then they get England. And I have to worry about Croatia.
I don't think they're thinking. I think they're just like Croatia, Czech Republic, England. They're all going to be tough games. Like they're not look at England. Like they might think, that person's dangerous, that player is dangerous. England got, I would say, more dangerous players than Czech Republic.
Yeah.
But France are going to do what they're going to do regardless. Like regardless who they're playing. England ain't putting the fair or whatever into no one anyway.
I think whoever plays them will just see it as okay, cool. We got to step up. We can't let our guard down because England they got talented players in there. But there's nothing to fear. Generally, if I was Germany, I wouldn't be fearing. And Germany ain't Germany. But even then, I mean, I disagree with them, boy. That. As you said, Gon, I know you're saying the results you expected them to get. But, yeah, for me, I expected at least 2-3-0 in both of the last 2 matches.
No, but I knew they wouldn't beat Czech Republic massively, regardless of the fact they were both through. Because I saw how Czech Republic played against both Croatia and Scotland. And, damn, Bukayo Saka looks very young.
He is, bro.
He is very young.
How old is he? 12?
He's a baby, man.
Man ain't gonna repeat me or not. I know pimple in his face.
Fresh boy.
But yeah, England players, football just ain't. You know the feeling I get at England right now? It's the similar feeling. Not exactly the same, but when England were playing under Capella. You know, they just eat their way out of group stages, and then Germany next round, and they got slapped 4-1. Like that doesn't feel like England are due a beating because you can't keep playing like this. You can't.
And as Carl was saying, there was chances for Czech Republic. There was chances for Scotland. Croatia didn't create that much, but could have. You're playing against three teams that don't really attack, and you're conceding chances to them. What are you going to do against the bigger sides?
And England ain't even creating the keepers having worldies and man-to-match performances. It's just bad, man. It's not good. England. I had my dark horses for a reason, but if they get past the quarterfinals, they've done well. I'll tell you that right now. They've done well. You know what? I'm sorry. If they get past the last 16. They've done well. But they're gonna have to beat someone. I think so. Yeah. Listen,
if they win 1-0 against Germany, then I'll be like, cool.
You can say, "Ben on, Gary Neville. Yeah. We hear you. You just get the result."
But not 1-0 against Czech Republic.
No, and
Scotland.
And Kane still ain't bad the goal.
Yeah, see that was a kick. I remember how you were saying in the last watch that we did. Like Kane had to start today because he needs a goal. He needs to. Man ain't got a goal.
I told you he has to play the 90 minutes. He has to play the 90 minutes.
They ain't winning this tournament if Kane does start scoring. So and they can have all the Sterlings and the Grealish and the star boys they want. If Kane does start scoring, they ain't going nowhere. Sorry to
saving them up. Maybe saving them up.
Maybe.
He needed a penalty or something. He needed a penalty or something.
He does.
Yeah, but maybe it's a switcheroo. Like last time, it was scored everything in the groups, then done nothing in the knockouts. Now it might be do nothing in the groups and then knock it out the park in the.
Well, he needs to, isn't it? And I think that I guess you could say, like what we said with Italy probably peaked. 3 big wins, You know, probably ain't going to get better than that. I mean, they got Austria, so they might do it again. And England certainly haven't peaked. Got nowhere near peaking in these 3 games. So maybe they're saving their best for now, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to peak this tournament.
I mean, if they go out with a whimper against Germany, this is it's been an absolute dreadful tournament. That's the thing. Like, and the other thing, if you win like, if you win like 1-0 against Croatia, then you're 3-0, then a 3-1 today or whatever, and you lose to Germany, you say, you know what, you played well for 3 games.
Yeah.
You come on stuck once. But if you go out to Germany and with a whimper, it's like you've been bad all tournament.
At this stage, unless you win the damn thing, it's been a bad tournament.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how bad they've been. That is how bad they've been. Well, guys, listen, I gotta head out.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, safe. Yeah, we'll let's wrap it up there, I guess. Yeah, England are through. Croatia are through as well in second place. Did he say?
Second.
Croatia second. Yeah.
Croatia second.
Czech Republic through in 3rd place. Thank you all for watching, guys. Please make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe to Neeks Sports. I think we'll be back tomorrow for the Portugal-France game. 8 o'clock kickoff, so make sure you come back and join us then. And yeah, we will see you all very, very soon. Thanks a lot, guys.
Peace.